Ally Bank for the digital nomad. Is it your best financial home base? As a digital nomad, is your U.S. bank account truly set up to handle life on the road, or is it secretly draining your travel fund with hidden fees? For years, I've lived the nomad life, and one of the first major financial adjustments I made was switching to an online-only bank. That's why I landed on Ally Bank. It's a solid U.S. option, but it has some distinct pros and cons that any location-independent worker needs to know. Let's dive into the features that make Ally Bank a great base for your finances, and where you'll need a different bank to cover the gaps. The big wins: why Ally Bank works for the nomad. When you're constantly moving, the last thing you want is a bank with high fees and no mobile support. Ally excels in the basics. Zero-fee banking. This is non-negotiable for me. Ally has no monthly maintenance fees and no minimum balance requirements for their interest checking or online savings accounts. You're not getting penalized for having money in the wrong place or for simply keeping an account open. High-yield savings accounts, HYSA. This is where Ally truly shines. Their online savings account consistently offers a highly competitive annual percentage yield, APY. As a nomad, this account is your main hub. While your travel debit card handles daily spending, your paycheck goes into Ally to earn interest until you need to transfer it out. The Buckets and Boosters tools. This feature is amazing for goal-oriented saving. I use their savings buckets to mentally and digitally separate my money for different goals, like Visa renewal fund or next big purchase. The Surprise Savings Booster automatically transfers small, safe-to-save amounts from my checking to my savings, which is a perfect way to build up a travel buffer without even thinking about it. Navigating life abroad, fees and cash. However, Ally isn't a silver bullet. You need to understand its limitations for international use, especially when it comes to cash. ATM reimbursements. US-centric Ally does reimburse ATM fees, which is a major pro, but they cap it at $10 per statement cycle, and that's primarily designed for U.S. domestic out-of-network ATMs. When you're using international ATMs, those withdrawal fees can add up fast and easily exceed the $10 limit. This is a critical point. Ally is not the best bank for frequent international cash withdrawals. Foreign transaction fees. Ally charges a foreign transaction fee of up to 1% on debit card purchases made abroad. Now, 1% isn't the highest, but it's not zero. For this reason, I personally don't use my Ally debit card for everyday foreign purchases. I keep a dedicated, no foreign transaction fee card, like the Charles Schwab Investor Checking Card, for all my spending abroad. No cash deposits. Being an online-only bank, there is no way to physically deposit cash into your Ally account. If you ever earn cash or need to deal with physical currency, you'll need a secondary, traditional bank account or a local bank in the country you're in. This is a small inconvenience, but a real one. Verdict: Ally Bank is a nomad's home base. I view Ally Bank as my financial home base, not my day-to-day spending tool while traveling. It's where my U.S. direct deposits land, it's where my emergency fund lives, and it's where my money is actively growing through high-interest and automated savings tools. I transfer money from Ally to a zero international fee debit card, like Charles Schwab or a Wise account, for my daily expenses abroad. If you're looking for a low-fee, high-yield, and digitally robust central hub for your U.S. income, Ally is one of the best choices out there. Just make sure you pair it with an international-friendly debit card to avoid those out-of-network ATM fees and foreign transaction charges while you're actually out exploring. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.